Alright, can you hear me now? Sorry about that. Hey, Clubsman. Look, I've been missing you, man. We'll talk a little bit about where I've been, what's been going on. I haven't been feeling good. I've had some family things going on. I saw season 13 of Sea of Thieves came out, and I am interested if you are. My software had an update, and it wasn't picking up my mic. I was actually talking to you earlier. Alright, give me just a second here. Alright. I'm really sorry about that. You know, it never fails. Some things happen, some family emergencies, and you kind of get pulled away from what you would typically be doing. And then the next thing you know, there's system updates, things don't look the way you left them. I do appreciate everyone who has swung back through. Thank you for joining the stream. It's been a while. It's been a long while. But we are back. Are things lagging on your end? Trying to remember how to get to Corthus has become painful. There we go. Excuse me there. I am still fighting off a little something, as you could hear, but I am a lot better from where I was. The novice chat. That's not where I'm looking to go. So how's everybody been? What's everybody been up to? The Durandares. I'll tell you, I am still as addicted with this game as I was a month ago. I just need to find where my next quest is and get back into the story. It was up here in Corthus, I remember that. I was hoping Clubsman Gaming would still be here. What is going on? Let's take a look at the map. Oh, it's way over here. Okay. Dragonflies. That's awesome. Maybe. Oh. Where am I? Oh, yeah. Man. Can't wait till my chocobo flies. What do I gotta do? Alright, we're here now. Sid, my man, what are we doing? Sid would like you to furnish the infirmary with a new alembic. Okay. Might I have a word with you, WhiteBeard? It concerns the chirurgeons. After speaking with them earlier, I learned that they lack sufficient alembics for their needs, you see. So I used some of their broken equipment to craft more advanced alembics, both as a gesture of goodwill and as a means to help me recover my memories. Since working with my hand seems to kindles familiar feelings. All I require to complete the device are the cores of 3 ice sprites. Though commonly used to reduce temperatures of alchemical mixtures, there's a way to alter their properties so they draw the cold within rather than radiate it without. It must sound ridiculous to you, impossible even, yet somehow I know it will work. I'm gonna trust you with this, Sid. I just need to go get you some ice cores. Master Alphino, good to see you. Now about these ice sprites. Well, that was delayed. And of course I went the wrong way. Because why wouldn't I? You'll have to excuse me. Every time I go to clear my throat, I do mute my mic. I wouldn't want that to blow out your eardrums. Y'all have a doorway out here that leads nowhere. Thank you. Ah. Well, looks like we gotta go up this way. What is going on with my stream? Oh, I forgot. There we go. Not even a fight. Ice Sprite, I need to talk to you. You're in sight now. I still remember my combos at least. Executing them, since I seem to be lagging, might be an issue. Alright, I have been multi-streaming, but I'm going to be shutting down another stream that I have running to see if this helps. If it locks up one more time, that's what I'm going to have to do. I hate doing it because I already shut down one. Nothing like a little coffee. Help get you moving. Sid, I got those cores. Yeah, sure. They're right here. What an amazing device. But is it truly an alembic, sir? I've never seen its likes before. I am too unsure what to make of this machine. While certainly impressive, I have no idea how to make use of it. Nevertheless, if it is as effective as he claims, it will be a great boon to the infirmary. Think of the medicines we could create, the lives we could save. Even so, I wonder. Where the kindly stranger, bearer of gifts wondrous and strange, for this generosity comes at a cost. The earnest efforts are but as a means to an as yet unknown end. Moreover, you should be wary of associating with individuals who have interfered with the questioning of a suspected heretic. They did what? Bless you, Inquisitor, for coming along when you did. We almost succumbed to the temptation proffered by these unbelievers. What is this guy's issue? Why does that man detest us so? Is it because we interrupted Lord Francel's trial? Whatever his reason, he clearly means to oppose us at every turn. I don't know how much I trust him. Now, there are some things I do want to check on. our axe. I think it needs some materia. A little bit of extra on the skill speed. Gotta be a level 48. What? I know what I'll be working on. I need to get his crafting levels up. Sid is concerned about the Inquisitor. Before we can persuade Lord Drillamont to help us, it seems we must convince Inquisitor Guillaume, excuse me, that we are not his enemy. But just how might we go about that? We know little and less about the good Inquisitor, despite him being such a prominent figure in Corthus. Perhaps we should learn more about speaking with the people of WhiteBeard Front. Well, that sounds like an excellent plan, Sid. We should move along with that. Share your findings with Alphino in the square. I'm sure he can formulate a strategy from there. Okay. Master Alphino. Let me gather some info for you. Patrick, what you got? Under Inquisitor Guillaume's watchful gaze, unprecedented numbers of heretics have been unmasked and brought to justice. They say he goes days without sleep, so great is his devotion. Blessed are we to have such a goodly, righteous man to protect us. I'm not sure about that. My dude, I have questions regarding that. Harstaford. The Holy See has decreed the Inquisitor's will. They are to be afforded every courtesy and the utmost respect. Seems like a profitable business being an Inquisitor. Inquisitor Guillaume? Yes, of course I know him. Alas, I have not seen him since the day he came to WhiteBeard Front, several moons ago. My memory, the blizzard nearly buried us in the snow that day. I had the ill fortune of being assigned to the Night's Watch. While the stronghold slept, when hold slept, we walked the walls and patrolled the exterior in the darkness black as pitch. My route took me outside the eastern gate at one point, where I caught sight of a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city. I cried out and gave chase, but I slipped and took a terrible fall. When I awoke, it was days later in this very bed, recuperating from my injuries ever since. I had tried to rescue him, but in the end, Inquisitor Guillaume rescued me, carrying my unconscious body to the gates. I owe him my life, sir, and I hope that one day I can repay his kindness. That's an interesting tale. Must be outside. Well, you should have wore a jacket. In case you have yet to notice, my attire is ill-suited to this climate. I've noticed, man. You're going to get frostbite. I realized it soon after our arrival, but paid no mind, as I had hoped we might find the Enterprise far faster. Instead, we've wasted too much time meddling in local affairs. Never mind, our journey is almost at an end. All that remains is to deal with this irksome Inquisitor. Sid tells me you've been busy making inquiries, yes? It should come to as no surprise he's held in high regard. Even so, I'm beginning to suspect he has other reasons for hindering us now. Let us more closely review the testimonials you obtained, WhiteBeard. Mayhap they will provide insight into Inquisitor Galame's motivations. Yes, I would like to know more myself. Oh, what do we got? Level 40 weapon coffer. Might be interesting. Let's find out. Something troubles me about that wounded knight's account. He claims he fell chasing a figure in the darkness that he saw outside the eastern gate, yes? But the main road leads to the southwestern gate. Since we've arrived in Whitebrim Front, I've seen no travelers arrive by the eastern gate. Moreover, he said he glimpsed a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city, which would imply the Inquisitor came from the north of the eastern gate, not the south. But it cannot be so. That way lies naught but a deep chasm. Assuming Sir Jolion is not misremembering, the Inquisitor's behavior that night makes absolutely no sense, at least to me. Mayhap retracing his steps will shed light on this mystery. Let's see. What do we have over here? What am I searching over here? Guys, is there something I'm missing here? It's saying it's down below. Oh, it's down there. Okay, so how exactly do we get down there? Looks like from the other side of the city. Chocobo. let's ride. So that little arrow points me if apparently it's below me. That's interesting. So let's go out the eastern gate, shall we? This heads down. That's nice. You know, that reminds me, I need to get some more Gishel greens so I can have my buddy join me. What's up with the snowy mountain? Event canceled, huh? What were the plasmoids doing here? Alright, what do we got? Yo, wait a minute. If this is the Inquisitor, then who the hell's up there? Oh, this is not good. Makes sense, though. I know it's cold, Birdie, but we got to run. Would appear I'm going to need to go silent for a little while. Master Alpha now. You found something, didn't you? Yes, I did. Well, don't keep me in suspense. Let's see it. I found a body. I didn't put it there. Given the contents of this encyclical, I believe you've just made the acquaintance of the real Inquisitor Galen. Newly come to Corthus, murdered on the day of his arrival. Yes, it would be simple to assume. It would have been a simple thing to assume his identity, for even if he were to behave oddly, who would dare question the wisdom of a papal appointment? Still, while this is incontrovertible proof that the Inquisitor is an impostor, we have yet to discern his true identity or why he decided to oppose us. We must proceed quickly, WhiteBeard. before he learns that his deception has been discovered. And I've got a level 40 coffer to open. Let's go ahead and open that now. Remind me when we go back to town that I need to unload some stuff. Mithril Bouge. I already have one of those. I don't think it's any better than what I've got. Nope. Okay, well, you know what? It's cold. We're putting the visor down. There we go. Now we're looking a little more beastly. Alphino, you look like you have a plan. Ooh, mithril sabatons, but they are not better than what I've got on. Looks like it'll be silver pieces. Since Lord Drillamont has already been turned against us, I fear that this encyclical alone will not serve to convince him of our claims. But what might persuade a man so quick to disregard the endorsements of two high houses? The cook did say the Lord listens to and respects the opinion of his knights. If a certain knight were to provide him testimony that supports our claim, yes, mayhap that is the only way left to us. Confront Sir Jalant with the evidence you discovered and see if it helps him to recall the truth of that night. As a man of faith, he may find it difficult to cope with such a horrifying revelation. Nevertheless, we must do everything within our power to secure the Enterprise. I know, and we're so close to it. I do remember that. Oh, you've returned. Is there something else you wanted to ask? Yeah, we have a problem. The Inquisitor is an imposter? Don't be preposterous. That could not possibly be true. I assure you it is. He is a paragon of virtue, a dedicated servant of the Fury. You would have me believe that is all a lie? If you are so certain of your ludicrous story is true, then go speak with Sir Pernilla. She was at the Eastern Gate that night. She helped the Inquisitor carry me here. But I will never speak against the man who saved my life. I didn't figure you would. I do not believe I know you, sir. Pray move along and trouble me no more. I want you to look at this. Are you in the habit of handing bloody documents to strangers? Why would you show me such a dreadful thing? I know naught of it. Not at all. This is a problem. Cast doubt in her face, huh? Aye. Where is doubt? You know, don't you? Fury take me, I prayed this day would come. When Sir Jalant gave chase, I followed close behind. He didn't fall. One of the Dravanian abominations lashed out at him. Nearly killed him right then and there. I drew my sword and rushed to his side, straining to see the enemy. But what came from the dark was not a beast, but a voice.